All right. Series is all tied up at 1 game apiece in this best of 3 Night Elf versus Orc. This is going to be taking place here on Last Refuge, and yeah, there you go. Okay. Yep, Last Refuge, Night Elf versus Orc. And yes, I am expecting to see Druids of the Talon. All right. So Druids of the Talon, a major factor in Game 2. However, the Blade Master and the Tauren Chieftain were simply too much and was able to overcome everything, the Tri-Hero, the Druids of the Talon, and all of that Cyclone in the air. Just not as much survivability on the Night Elf heroes. And it makes me wonder if perhaps Night Elf got a little bit lucky in Game 1 with both the potions of greater healing, the multiple scrolls of healing, and also that health stone, which is a potion of greater healing on crack, as it does give additional health regeneration even if you're not using it. Let's take a look at what we see here. We are going to be going into a Demon Hunter. Yes, it is a Demon Hunter once more. Meanwhile, is it a Blade Master? It is a Blade Master, so nothing too out of the ordinary here. Now, one of the things that I like about WarCraft 3, even though that the game has not changed much, is the fact that there's a good bit of randomness to it. The reason why I say I like the randomness is that it makes for some rather unpredictable games. In StarCraft 2, there was always the early portion of the game where after a lot of the build orders have been figured out, say in Wings of Liberty, and things got kind of stale for the first couple of minutes. WarCraft 3 is always going to be interesting just because new creep patterns are being figured out. Item drops dictate a lot of the pacing of the game as well. If you get unlucky or lucky with your item drops, if that Blade Master somehow gets 2 Claws of Attack plus 6 early on, it does become a bit more of an issue as the Blade Master, does a little bit of a walkthrough there, and we are going to see this 3-3-3 creep camp cleared out rather quickly. Now, the Blade Master should be able to take down this Ogre Warrior with little to no issue. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter, going after the units there, has Claws of Attack plus 6, so the Demon Hunter actually getting a very good item. Meanwhile, the Gloves of Haste also on the Blade Master, so the Blade Master will be able to attack more frequently, giving him a higher chance to critical strike. So the longer the battle goes, the better it will be for that Blade Master. Otherwise, the Demon Hunter, if he's chasing, will actually be a little bit on the better end. Demon Hunter is going to finish this off pretty quickly. Now getting up to level 2. Any items? Yes, Wand of Illusion plus 3 as the Blade Master now sneaking through. The Blade Master, is he going to perhaps? Yes, finds that archer. And wow, that was a very fast moving Blade Master, I must admit. I don't know if the speed scroll was being used, but there's another mana burn there as the Demon Hunter does have a bit of a hero advantage. A little bit of pathing blocking there. The Demon Hunter now trying to back away. Blade Master versus Demon Hunter. Who wins out in the early fight? Claws of Attack plus 6 versus Gloves of Haste. I'm sure someone can, check all of that up. Have the two heroes go up against each other. Blade Master with Windwalk. Demon Hunter with Mana Burn. And who will come out ahead as we are just doing laps around the map. Alright, Demon Hunter chasing a Blade Master, almost as exciting as a Blade Master chasing an Archmage, as they finally give up the race, and I guess buying a pair of sneakers will do that, as they both buy a pair of Nikes, and now they can continue the race, just this time, albeit a bit faster. Alright, Mana Burn. Yes, Mana Burn once more denying another Windwalk there, as the Blade Master now trying to keep up to the Demon Hunter. And they're like, you know what? I'm faster, you're faster. Can't we agree to just be fast and not engage each other? Nope, it looks like the Blade Master wants to go after that Demon Hunter. And what is going on? Alright, they're just walking in loops and circles as the Blade Master is still sitting at level 1. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter sitting at level 2, getting Ancient of Wonders, taking the Tree of Ages. Blade Master now coming over. Are we going to perhaps see another mana burn off onto that Blade Master? Blade Master taking a bit of damage so far, as the Grunt is taking a little bit of damage. So a little bit of a trade going down here as the Troll Berserker is now coming in. Oh, this could be potentially bad. What is happening here? Oh, the Demon Hunter down to 76 hit points, walks back into 2 grunts. That is not where you want to be. Blade Master with healing salves, though, able to come back around and heal back up. The Demon Hunter does not have a chance to really mana burn. Otherwise, the Blade Master could win walk and straight up take him out. That Demon Hunter needs to get back home and in a hurry. Looks like he will be doing exactly that. Full Moon Juice Moon Wells are ready to go back at home, as the Demon Hunter now going to be perhaps taking the tier 3. Still no real production buildings. A Beastmaster now being brought out, as we see the Ancient of War off to the side. A Wisp will get taken down here as the Beastmaster now looks to come in. Blade Master and Demon Hunter coming in. Are we going to see, yes, another mana burn once more? That Blade Master doesn't stand much of a chance, is going to be forced to run. It is a 2-on-1 fight here, as Quill Beast and Ancient of Wars are battling it up here at the shop. Demon Hunter, Blade Master is going to be doing a quick run by again. Are we going to perhaps see another mana burn? Yes, to disrupt the, disrupts the healing, as both sides are fighting out. There's an ensnare, as the Ogre Magi, is it going to get taken down? Oh, mana burn. Who took it, the item? Did the Blade Master take the item, or the Beast Master? Who took the item? Scroll of the Beast. Yeah, okay. So Scroll of the Beast was picked up by the Demon Hunter. Both sides are still fighting through. You can see Wisp now trying to repair that Ancient of War. Demon Hunter now battling it out. Tauren Chieftain being brought over. Oh, this could be bad. Staff of Preservation by the Beastmaster, saving it as the Grunt gets taken down by his own Tauren Chieftain. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. As the Quill Beast now getting all cleaned up. Ancient of War now trying to be repaired. Is it going to be repaired in time? Meanwhile, the Beastmaster going up against the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master. The Quill Beast is not long for life. It is getting chased down, as the Tauren Chieftain and Blade Master duo is that much faster. Demon Hunter now comes back in. Are we going to get a mana burn off onto the Blade Master, or even the Tauren Chieftain to just get some damage onto him? And it looks as though the Tauren Chieftain just enjoying the battle, as the Beastmaster and the Demon Hunter going after the unit. Blade Master may finish off the hero unit itself. Nope, Staff of Preservation saving the Demon Hunter again. And this is not a good use of the Moonwells. Yes, being forced to purchase a Moonstone in order to get more moon juice in those Moonwells. Tauren Chieftain and Blade Master coming back around. All right, Beastmaster drops down a Quill Beast rather quickly. Wand of Illusion perhaps should be transferred over to a different hero, as the Demon Hunter now just wandering around again. Let's see what's going to be happening. Ancient of War, Demon Hunter, Beastmaster, both sides still fighting up, and there we go. We utilize the Wand of Illusion for a little bit of tanking purposes. That Wand of Illusion, Demon Hunter taking about 300 points of damage, but they do take double damage from anything, so it really hasn't absorbed that much damage just quite yet. Bringer Protection +2, and it looks as though we are still fighting it out. Quill Beast, Troll Trappers will get taken down. Druids of the Talon now joining in on the fight, only to get a Quill Beast ensnared. Troll Trapper will be falling down here. And what is the follow-up play going to be? Both of these players perhaps a little bit curious as to the whereabouts of their opponent, as they don't want to get creepjack. You can see the Blade Master wandering around quickly, trying to figure out where exactly this combination of units are. Beastmaster now back at home, up front. And here we go, the Blade Master now coming in. There's the reveal, as now the Ancient of Wind taking a bit of damage. Demon Hunter now comes back in. Are we going to get a mana burn? The Shockwave now coming in, as well as we see some repairing going on. The Ancient of Wind unable to engage. Spirit Link now being cast, and this could potentially be bad. All right, fighting in front of Moonwells. Not a good call whatsoever, but the Demon Hunter may get taken down. Oh, Potion of Healing, Staff of Preservation perhaps should be transferred to get him back home. Is it going to be enough? Scroll of Town Portal, as the Blade Master is very low on hit points. Is he going to be able to resurrect in time? Both sides fighting. Demon Hunter gets a little bit more hit points again, and that Moonstone really coming in handy in order to just get a little bit more Moonwell juice in those Moonwells, allowing that Demon Hunter to be higher up in hit points. However, the Tauren Chieftain and the Blade Master combo seem to be working its magic and causing a bit of problems. Following this up, this time around, we do not have the Orc player sitting on 2 bases, and it looks as though the peons are just being brought over for some Spirit Link. Always very, very nice when you have sacrificial hit points. Peons being brought over with Spirit Link means that, unfortunately, the Demon Hunter, the Beastmaster, and the Druids of the Talon are all going to be doing some damage to those peons when those peons are really posing absolutely no threat. All right, Blade Master. Blade Master, Druids of the Talon, Beastmaster, Demon Hunter now looking to push through. Is this going to be enough? Here is the engagement, and here we go. Raiders are going to come in quickly and snare Demon Hunter. Potion of Healing, continuing to fight this out. There's the Cyclone. Raider, is it going to get taken out? It looks like it will, but will he be able to escape? Yes, Staff of Preservation saves the Demon Hunter in the backfield, but this fight is not going well at all. Cyclone, Blade Master is up in the air again, being forced to use the Moonwells again, and this is exactly my concern. The fact that the Demon Hunter has been forced to constantly use the Moonwell juice makes all of these wells rather empty. And once they're empty, the home field advantage for Night Elf is pretty much negated or moot at that point, as all they can hope to do is buy Moonstones, fill it up, and continue to fight. Wisp now coming over to repair. Is it going to be enough? As you can see, the peons are joining in on the action. Demon Hunter still ensnared. There's a shockwave hitting a lot of the units. Beastmaster unable to do much either, except perhaps cast some more Quill Beasts for some additional DPS. Both sides still fighting it out. 7-8 supply in the air for the Orc player. Demon Hunter is now ensnared. A Blade Master now picked up again. And what is happening here as the Beastmaster now sitting at level 2. Beastmaster healed back up. Dust of Appearance not used. Demon Hunter still trying to battle it out as Raiders, the Orc army is actually taking a bit of damage here. And this is actually not going well at all. All right, Tauren Chieftain falls at level 2. Beastmaster falls at level 2. This is both a one-man army now, as the Demon Hunter needs to get higher up. There is a bear out on the field, as the Demon Hunter now gets to level 3. All right, Demon Hunter looking to perhaps take down some extra units. There's another Cyclone coming in, and the bear looks like it will get taken down. All right, Demon Hunter looking to resurrect the Beastmaster. Beastmaster needs to get resurrected. However, the Wisp, all right, need to repair as well. There's a Disenchant Wisp coming in. Demon Hunter is currently surrounded, and this is not good. Oh, a Cyclone, and the Demon Hunter goes down. Down it goes, and that is no longer a safe fight, as the Blade Master should be able to clean this up. Beastmaster is now out. All right, what is this Spirit Walker doing except for taking a beating? It looks like it will get taken down here. And, oh, there it goes. Yeah, going into ethereal form, not going to help you whatsoever. As the Druid of the Talon now in the air, taking a look and seeing what it can see. Does have very good magic damage in the air. But that is pretty much it. All right, what's going to be happening next? Demon Hunter has been resurrected. Oh, it could get ensnared, and the Demon Hunter is in trouble. Where can he go? Can he buy a Staff of Teleportation in time? That is going to be a huge, huge problem if the Demon Hunter gets taken down again. And it does. A horrible, horrible miscalculation, as both the Stormcrow Druid of the Talon, or Stormform or Crowform Druid of the Talon, and Demon Hunter get taken down, and now being forced to resurrect the old-fashioned way with only 28 supply. So 28 food, 28 supply, same difference, as we are now sitting at 49 over 50. All right, Raiders looking to push in. Druids of the Talon easily able to take off and pick off one of those Raiders, as another Raider may get taken down. Blade Master quickly picked up, as the Ancient of Wind uproots itself to mitigate some of the damage from the siege of the Raiders. And now we have a fight with a Voodoo Lounge in the front. All right, Ancient of Winds, only one of them is standing. Demon Hunter is coming back. Is he going to be able to make it in time? He does have a Scroll of Healing, and here we go. Ancient of Wonders, Tree of Eternity joining in on the fight. There's a little bit of home field advantage for you when your buildings start attacking. And what is this Demon Hunter looking to do? All right, mana burn off on the Tauren Chieftain. No mana burn in time. Both sides still fighting. The Demon Hunter going after the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain, oh, escapes. Ever so barely escapes, as now both sides are still fighting it out. All right, the Voodoo Lounge is being constructed. Where is the rest of the Orc army? I'm not 100% sure, as the Druids of the Talon now going after Raiders. No Cyclone possible, as the Demon Hunter trying to go after more units still. Raiders, Spirit Walkers could get taken down here. Disenchant, Blade Master out of mana. He's going to get taken down. There he goes, as the Demon Hunter now is looking very, very strong, and the Voodoo Lounge may get taken down. The Bear sitting at about half life. Another Raider trying to escape. Is it going to be enough? No Cyclone in time, as the Raider will just continue to take a lot of damage over time. Nope, he does survive. And now what's in store for this Raider? That Raider will get taken down as soon as it lands on the ground. And all they can hope to do is say, you know what? Who's Cyclone? Who did that Cyclone? That's far, far, far too long. All right, it looks like the Cyclone has ended. Nope. It looks like the Raider was actually able to escape. And down goes the Voodoo Lounge. All right. I was gonna say that it looked like things were bad for the Night Elf. That no longer seems to be the case, as the Raider is still up in the air. Talk about a long stun. It's finally getting back on the ground, its feet firmly planted, only to get taken out. And the Demon Hunter now sits at level 4. Tauren Chieftain is in play. Blade Master is in play. And what is the follow-up play going to be? All right. Oh, are we going to see? A beautiful... No surround there. It looks as though the beast, the Raging Bear, is actually the level 2 Raging Bear. And that is going to be very difficult for these Raiders. The Raiders have a medium armor, meaning that they'll take additional damage from that bear in addition to the peon. So this is actually a quick turn of events to get some very good normal damage out from this army. Here we go. What's happening next? There's an ensnare. Turn around, get off some easy shots onto the units. Another Cyclone. Units are now just all in trouble as the Tauren Chieftain is still up in the air. Demon Hunter now trying to chase after more units. What's happening next? Where is the bear? Do we have a bear? As the Tauren Chieftain is still up in the air, unable to do very much. Disenchant. Demon Hunter gets off another... No hits off there, as we are still fighting it out. Tauren Chieftain is surrounded at level 2. This could be potentially bad. Demon Hunter wants to get in on the fight. There goes a Raider again. Peasants, peons, but everyone engaging, and the Tauren Chieftain gets to level 3. Only enough, long enough just to get taken down. Oh no, not taken down. The Tauren Chieftain down to 106, down to 66. Blade Master unable to get there in time. And what a huge turnaround, as the Demon Hunter now gets a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Mana burn off. No mana burn. And we'll see what's going to be happening here as we are still fighting it out. The Beastmaster trying to take down more units. Peons are all over here, and the peons could actually all get taken down here, giving additional level and experience. All right, Demon Hunter, what is he going to buy? He needs to get another Scroll of Healing for the rest of his party, but I don't believe he's going to be able to do that just quite yet. This has been a very, very close game between these two armies. Tauren Chieftain getting to level 3 does mean a higher shockwave and a higher shock and awe value. Goblin Tinker now being picked up as well. All of this being trained off of one Ancient of Wind. Moonwells are relatively full as we are now moving here, as... yes, it looks as though the Blade Master will be getting to level 5. However, in this meantime, the Beastmaster may get to level 4, and the Goblin Tinker may be able to at least get halfway to level 2. Mana Stone now on the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster going to benefit from more bears as well. All right, Beastmaster just shy of level 4 right now. It looks like he needs 1 or 2 more kills. Meanwhile, Goblin Tinker is halfway. Demon Hunter is about a third of the way to level 5, as we are now going into the Fairy Dragons. Goblin Tinker, such a dangerous hero, as those Clockwork Goblins and that Clockwork Factory is actually untraversable, or the Blade Master cannot pass through. All right, here we go. There's a mana burn on. And what's going to be happening next? The Blade Master trying to engage. All right, a lot of damage being dealt. Shockwave does come in. Mana burn on both sides. Blade Master is now up in the air. Tauren Chieftain trying to battle it out. Mana Flare now coming in as a Disenchant takes out, gets a Spirit Walker taken out. A lot of Cyclone up in the air right now. This is not looking good, as the Clockwork Goblins are not rallied anywhere. They need to be rallied. They need to be engaged, as the Tinker now trying to push in once more. Raiders look like they're going to get taken down, and another Spirit Walker falls. Raiders are in a bit of trouble here, as we now see another ensnare. This is not looking good. The Raiders now need to be on the run. Another Raider falls, as what's going to be happening? The Blade Master trying to slip through. Is it going to be enough? Do we have another attack coming in? Yes, this poor Raider, able to find a opening somehow through all of those Druids of the Talon. Not very good control coming in from the Night Elf that time, but still a good amount of damage being dealt. Tauren Chieftain down to 80 hit points, and it looks like it will survive. Needs another healing salve to get back in. So far, the Demon Hunter waiting for nightfall. Perhaps another Moonstone would be a good investment to make sure that there is something inside these Moonwells. Druids of the Talon now making their way over. And what is all of this going to lead up to? Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 3. Blade Master sitting at level 5. And it looks as though the Demon Hunter is going to take the opportunity to creep out an aggressive creep camp. Level 4 already on the Beastmaster. Where is the Goblin Tinker? Goblin Tinker is... Where is he? Nowhere to be had? No, there he is. Now sitting at level 2. And there you have it. The bear finally gets taken down. But with so many Druids of the Talon, it is going to be very, very... Oh, what? Toma Strength picked up by the Beastmaster. With so many Druids of the Talon, anything that comes out, or any Orc units, are just going to be constantly flying in the air. Let's take a look. Orc army sitting at 47 over 50. 50 over 50. Another Moonwell being constructed. Always nice to have additional Moonwells if you are a Night Elf player, just because you have more healing going on. Rock Golem getting focused down rather quickly. It is immune to magic. All of those Druids of the Talon wishing that they could attack. And True Shot Aura, in addition to Unholy Aura, given to that Beastmaster. Some very, very deadly items there. Tome of Agility now for that Demon Hunter. And we may even get to level 5 on this Demon Hunter before the final fight. That would be extremely dangerous. 150 point mana burns. And at 150 point mana burns, that is just oh so deadly. Goblin Tinker perhaps going to... no, True Shot Aura has been sold in retrospect, or in prediction of a Scroll of Healing a bit more useful. And with 3 Scrolls of Healing on the Night Elf, I don't believe the Orc army is just going to have enough damage. Alright, Moonwells now being used. Dust of Appearance being used, and now, what, charged? Are we going to get a Clarity Potion? Yes, we do have a Clarity Potion onto that Beastmaster. The Beastmaster now sitting at 140 mana. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 3, almost level 4. Blade Master, what is he at? He's at level 5, and we are about to have our engagement. Very, very high level units here. Pocket Factory has been thrown down. Blade Master deciding to back away as the Pocket Factory is just too much of a threat here. All right. Unholy Aura. All of these Clockwork Goblins are dealing a bit of damage to all of these Murloc Huntsmans. Is the Demon Hunter actually going to get to level 5 off of this creep camp? That would be rather funny, as we now see that the Clockwork Goblins are actually clearing out this creep camp pretty quickly. Yeah, level 5 now on the Demon Hunter. And what? Slippers of Agility now picked up by the Demon Hunter. So the Demon Hunter even stronger. Ring of Protection +2 perhaps going to get picked up by the Beastmaster. No, Goblin Tinker takes it instead. And this Tree of Eternity making the slow walk over to the other side. However, peons are off over here. We are going to have an engagement instead. Demon Hunter is at the front. What's happening? There is nothing inside the base. All the Moonwells have been taken down. Mana Flare on those Fairy Dragons. The fight could be coming in. There's some disenchants. Here we go. Both sides are continuing the fight here, but it looks like, I believe the Night Owl just has simply too much. The Pocket Factory training up more units, and that is going to be a lot of damage to be had. We can see a Scroll Protection now being used. Both sides just still fighting it out here. Moonwells are pretty much non-existent. That is not good news, as we still see everyone fighting continually. Goblin Tinker now sitting at level 3. Moonwells pretty much empty now. Slowly replenishing here in Nightfall, as the Blade Master trying to finish off the Pocket Factory. The Pocket Factory still causing so many problems. And I believe this is going to be the game. A bit of an exchange here between both of these teams, as the Tauren Chieftain now... Oh, doesn't fall. All right, so Night Elf takes the game pretty convincingly. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.